Oh, my good friend, you are here to visit Rabbi of Elohim, the greatest Kabbalah of Ein Zohan, because you have seen this Torah title and you want Rabbi of Elohim to give you the rightful interpretation to this title of Torah. So what Torah title do we have? Torah Interpretation of Beresheet. Beresheet is Hebrew language. Translated of Beresheet to English, it becomes Genesis. The eighth precept is to love the coveter who comes to be circumcised and desire to enter under the wings of the Shekhinah. Shekhinah is Hebrew language. Translated of Shekhinah to English, it becomes the divine presence of Hashem Elohim of Ein Zohan. As you can see in this image, there is a human entity like me and you that knew in front of the Shekhinah, which is the divine presence of Hashem Elohim of Ein Zohan, because he wants to be circumcised. Circumcised is being circumcised of heart to study the Torah. So, and the Makut, which is she. Makut is Hebrew language. Translated of Makut to English, it becomes the present world that we are living. Take under our wings those who separate themselves from the other side of defilement. That is the side of defilement. And approach her. As it is written, let the earth bring forth the living creation for their kind, which is Beresheet. Beresheet is Hebrew language. Translated of Beresheet to English, it becomes Genesis chapter 1, verse 24. And in case you might say that this living soul, which include Israel, is assigned to everyone, he repeated, after their kind, wish me to Israel. Good. Only and not to the coveter. So how many corridors and chamber, one inside the other, does this earth, which is called living, have under its wings? So when I, Rabbi of Elohim, the greatest Kabbalah of Ein Zohan, look into the teaching of Hashem, Elohim of Ein Zohan, our master, I continue by saying the right wings, which is Makut. Makut is Hebrew language. Translated to English of Makut, it becomes the present world we are living. As to Shamba, and from this wing, two nations come forth. They are close with regard to unity to Israel, and enter into this chamber, and under the left wings there are two additional chambers that are divided between the two other nations, which are Ammon and Moab, and they are all called living soul. So, and how many other close and chamber are there in each and every wings? From this chamber, so go forth and are divided among those proselytes who are converts, and these are called living soul. But after their kind, they all enter under the wings of the Shekhinah, but do not go beyond. So Rabbi of Elohim, the greatest Kabbalah of Ein Zohan, look into the teaching of Hashem, Elohim of Ein Zohan. But the soul of Israel come from the body of the tree. So that is the fact. And if you know, you are interested to know about the tree, where the soul come from, the soul is coming from Ze'apin. Ze'apin is Hebrew language. Translated to English, it becomes the sixth chamber that included in each other that come from the 10th Sephiroth, and from there the soul fly off down into this our earth, which is Makut. As I have stated earlier, that Makut is Hebrew language. Translated of Makut to English, it's become the present world that we are living, down deep inside the bow. And the secret behind this is as written, for you shall be a land of delight. So, which is Malik chapter 3, verse 12. Therefore, Israel is the darling son of who she yearned from the bottom of her heart. And Israel are called who are born by me from birth, bracket open, Bele, bracket close, which is Yeshaya. Yeshaya is Hebrew language. Translated of Yeshaya to English, it becomes Isaiah chapter 46, verse 3. And not from the wings that are on the outside of the body. Furthermore, the proselytes have no part in the upper three, which is the apple, especially not in its body truck. So the place is in the wing of Makut, the present world that we are living, and not beyond. Therefore, the converter place is under the wings of the Shekhinah, which is the divine presence of Hashem Elohim of Ein Zohar, and not I. And the true proselytes are those who residence there, and not inside. This is why it is said, let the water bring forth the living creation after their kind. And to whom, which is cattle and creepy things and beasts of the earth after their kind, which is Beresheet. Beresheet is a Hebrew language. Translated of Beresheet to English, it becomes Genesis chapter 1, verse 24. All draw their spirit from within that living creation, but each one according to its kind, as it appropriates to it. So that is the fact. May the peace of Shabbat Shalom be with each and every one of you as you listen to the teaching of Hashem, Elohim of Ein Zohar this day. My name remains the same Rabbi of Elohim, the greatest Kabbalah of Ein Zohar. Shabbat Shalom, my good friend.